Good day, everyone. Today's video is 10 interesting facts about Jedha from the Star Wars universe. We saw this place in Rogue One, which was a pretty good movie. So let's learn more things about Jedha. Let's get into it. Number 1. Jedha was a moon located in orbit around the planet Jedha, situated in the Jedha system of the galaxy's mid-rim, due galactic west of the deep core. Number 2. 11,263 kilometers in diameter, Jedha was a small desert moon defined by its jagged rock formations, broad mesas, narrow spires, and rocky dust bowls. Frosted by a permanent winter, Jedha had a cold climate and an atmosphere breathable to oxygen breathers such as humans. Within the moon's sandstone crust were rich deposits of kyber crystals, force-attuned crystals that were fundamental in lightsaber construction. Number 3. Most of Jedha's 11.3 million inhabitants were centered around elevated sediments on rocky mesas whose streets were filled with priests, scholars, and holy men and women. The natives of Jedha were as a whole a spiritual people and were gracious and tolerant of outsiders who practiced peace and respect. Number 4. Many settlements on the moon, such as the ancient holy city, sat atop the world's natural mesas. Though Jedha's sands remained parched for much of its year, there were instances of powerful torrents of rainfall, a cause for celebration among the people of Jedha. Jedha's ancient structures were some of the earliest examples of architecture known to exist in the galaxy. The weathered sandstone structures and statues dotted Jedha's landscape, a testament to its ancient past. Being an antiquated destination, Jedha was surrounded by uncharted systems, making it a reliable replenishment port for travelers. Number 5. Located half a day's walk from the city were the Catacombs of Kadra, an ancient monastery that was used to hold the skeletal remains of the dead. At some point, the monastery was occupied by the religious group known as the Church of the Contained Crescent. During the imperial occupation of Jedha, Saw Gerrera made the catacombs the base of operations for his partisans, naming it the Gut. Number 6. The ancient world of Jedha was home to one of the first civilizations to explore the nature of the Force and was considered a spiritual home of the Jedi Order, with many scholars believing the moon owes its name to the ancient religion. Some scholars made a case for Jedha as the location of the Jedi Order's first temple, alongside other candidate worlds such as Ahch-To, Coruscant, Ossus, and Tython. As well as the Jedi, the disciples, and the Guardians of the Wills represented a dominant faith on Jedha. They, along with the Church of the Force, were centered at the Temple of the Kyber, a great temple located in the city of Jedha. This spiritual history led to Jedha becoming an important location for pilgrims of various faiths. As more of the galaxy was mapped, more direct hyperspace routes were discovered. These new passages made the old winding routes, such as those connecting with Jedha, obsolete. The once popular Jedha became an antiquated curiosity rather than a relevant destination, a location for those who desired spiritual guidance, a deeper purpose, or to simply exile themselves from the larger galaxy. Number 7. Sometime after the fall of the Jedi Order and the Galactic Republic, its successor state, the Galactic Empire, occupied Jedha in order to mine its kyber crystal deposits. Unknown to all but the most high-ranking officials in the Empire, the crystals were being used as components in the construction of the Imperial superlaser capable of destroying entire planets. The Imperial occupation included specialized units, due to its urban landscape and importance to the Death Star project. These units were charged with restricting access to the Temple of the Kyber and protecting Kyber crystal mining operations. The streets of Jedha were patrolled by stormtroopers, scout troopers with speeder bikes, combat assault tanks, and AT-STs. The scout and tank troopers wore light armor for better mobility in the urban environment and were specially trained for reconnaissance and urban warfare. Number 8. The occupation did not go unopposed. Under the coordination of rebel extremist Saw Gerrera and his partisans, an insurgency was formed, targeting the Empire's Kyber shipments. The increasing violence prompted the Empire to place the Dauntless, an Imperial L-class Star Destroyer, directly over the Holy City. Number 9. In 0 BBY, all Imperial forces on Jedha were ordered to evacuate immediately. Unknown to them, the Empire's colossal super laser-equipped battle station, the Death Star, was moving into position above the moon. Though the Death Star's project director, Orson Krennic, intended to destroy the entire moon, Grand Moff Tarkin ordered only the Holy City be destroyed using a single reactor ignition blast from the station's super laser. The Death Star moved into position over Jedha, eclipsing the sun before firing its emerald beam and completely obliterating the city. The immense explosion caused the surrounding land to crumble, sending swaths of rubble in the air and allowing some to reach escape velocity. Number 10. To prevent word getting out about the nature of the Holy City's destruction, the Imperial Senate on Coruscant was informed that the explosion was due to a mining disaster. During the Battle of Scarif, Jedha was used as a battle cry by several rebel soldiers. Following the Battle of Yavin, several of the partisans under Bethnik continued to fight the Empire on Jedha. The Empire under Commander Beffa continued to harvest the remaining Kyber crystals from the surface. Beffa, however, was unable to deliver a single shipment of Kyber crystals, and the Empire sent Queen Troa of Shu-Torun and Commander Kanchar to retrieve the remaining Kyber crystals. Princess Leia Organa, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, R2-D2, and C-3PO traveled to Jedha to make contact with the surviving partisans and try to convince them to rejoin the Alliance. I do hope you liked this video on Jedha. It was a very spiritual place for many. So what did you think of Jedha? Would you have liked to live there? Let me know in the comment section. Please remember to subscribe to the channel so you can get videos as they come out. Take care and have a great day.